Have you ever wondered if filing an insurance claim could hurt your chances of getting insurance again? Maybe you've already filed a claim, and now you're worried about what comes next. The truth is, yes, you can be denied insurance after making a claim, but it depends on a variety of factors. In this video, we're diving deep into why that happens, how the system works, and what you can do to protect yourself. Let's start with a basic truth that often surprises people. When you file an insurance claim, you're asking your insurer to cover a loss based on your policy agreement. And while that's exactly what insurance is for, it also sets off a risk evaluation process. From the insurer's perspective, you're no longer just a potential risk. You're a proven one. Now, does that mean every claim will lead to denial or non-renewal? No, but multiple claims, large claims, or questionable claims can raise red flags. Insurance companies are in the business of managing risk. If they think covering you in the future is going to be too costly, they may deny coverage, refuse to renew your policy, or charge significantly higher premiums. Let's talk about the most common reasons someone might be denied insurance after a claim. Number 1, a high-risk history. This is perhaps the most common reason. If you file multiple claims in a short period of time, say, 2 car accidents in 1 year or several home damage claims, you might be flagged as high risk. Insurance is largely based on statistical modeling. When your personal record suggests you're likely to cost the company money, they may decide not to renew your policy or to reject your future application entirely. Second, fraudulent or suspicious claims. If your insurer suspects you've exaggerated the damages, faked part of the claim, or submitted false information, they can not only deny that specific claim, but they can also cancel your current policy. On top of that, you'll find it much harder to get coverage from any other insurer because fraud flags can follow you in insurance databases like the CLUE report in the United States. Third, non-disclosure or misrepresentation. If you apply for a policy and fail to disclose previous claims, current damages, or other relevant information, you're at risk. If the insurer finds out, either during the claims process or later, they can deny the claim and cancel your policy. This leaves a mark on your record and increases your chances of being denied insurance in the future. Fourth, the type and severity of the claim can matter just as much as the number. For example, water damage in a home can be seen as a chronic risk, especially if you live in an area prone to flooding. Liability claims, like dog bites or injuries to guests, may raise major red flags, especially if they involve lawsuits. After such claims, your insurer might choose not to renew your policy. Other companies might hesitate to offer you coverage, or may do so at inflated rates. Fifth, non-renewal versus denial. It's important to distinguish between these two. In many cases, an insurer won't directly deny your coverage, but will simply choose not to renew your policy at the end of the term. This is perfectly legal in most jurisdictions as long as they follow notice regulations. Non-renewals are often the insurance industry's quiet way of saying, "We don't want to continue this relationship." So, what should you do if you've been denied insurance after a claim? First and foremost, ask for the reason. Insurers are usually required by law to explain their decision. Understanding the reason helps you know whether this is something you can fix, wait out, or prepare to explain to another insurer. Second, shop around. Just because one insurer turns you down doesn't mean all of them will. Each company has different underwriting guidelines. One might see your claim history as problematic, while another might view it as average. Use that to your advantage. Third, look into high-risk insurance providers. These are companies that specialize in covering people who don't meet the usual standards. While their premiums are higher, they offer a necessary bridge until your record improves. Fourth, wait it out. Claims don't stay on your record forever. In the United States, for example, Most claims fall off your CLUE report after 7 years. In Canada and the UK, similar time frames exist. If possible, maintain a clean record during that time. No new claims, pay your premiums on time, and avoid coverage gaps. Fifth, consider working with an insurance broker. Brokers have access to multiple insurance companies and know how to present your case to get the best possible outcome. They're especially helpful when you've been denied and don't know where to turn. Let's also talk about some preventive tips. If you're thinking about filing a claim, ask yourself whether it's worth it. Will the payout be significantly more than your deductible? If not, it might be better to cover the loss out of pocket to avoid adding a mark to your record. Always document everything with photos, receipts, and reports. The more transparent and accurate your claim is, the less likely it will be flagged. Another good strategy is bundling your policies. For example, having home and auto insurance with the same company often makes you more valuable to them, which can work in your favor during claim-related evaluations. Also, stay in touch with your insurance agent. Build a relationship where they understand your situation and can advocate for you. If you filed a legitimate claim and have otherwise been a responsible customer, they might be able to negotiate better terms or help keep your policy active. To sum it all up, yes, you can be denied insurance after a claim, but that doesn't mean you're out of options. Understanding why denials happen and knowing what steps to take can protect your insurability and help you move forward. Claims history is just one piece of the puzzle. With the right approach, smart decisions, and a little patience, you can still secure the coverage you need. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might be navigating a similar situation. See you in the next video.